Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.
I was close.
You were close.
I was close. And Mo is dressed up in his Celtics attire.
That's right. 1 month.
I wonder why.
1 month away.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt like wearing the Celtics today.
Yow! That's because his Patriots had a rough one yesterday.
They did have a rough one. A rough day at the office.
You know, it happens.
It does happen.
It happens.
Sometimes
she goes.
Sometimes she goes, and sometimes she don't.
There you go.
I said that exact line after the fourth down failure at the end of the game.
Really?
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's my favorite line of all time. I was talking to Braden because he's starting to understand football a little bit.
Yeah.
He goes, "Did they win?" I was like, "No, buddy, they lost." He started getting upset because that's what children do. They don't understand. They can't conceptualize. I'm like, "It's okay, boy. Sometimes they go, sometimes you don't."
Amen.
It is what it is.
Well, you can't all be winners.
No, some of us can't be.
Yeah, a little bit of that. A little bit of that. All right. We are on to week 3.
Week 3 of the National Football League.
Week 3 already. Kind of crazy because now it's like we're getting past the second preseason of the
yeah.
there's like the preseason 3 game, and there's the first 3 games of the season, and now we should take shape here in the league.
And back in the day when there was a 16-game season, you'd be coming up on the quarter pole of the season.
Oh my god, already.
Yeah. Now we have an extra week, so it's a little weird.
Well, next week is October, and it completely threw me off. Right? Am I wrong here?
You're incorrect.
No, not. Next Wednesday is October 1st.
Next Wednesday is the 24th of September?
The 24th is in 2 days.
Oh, my.
Wow. So, Mo, the first thing he said when he came here was, I haven't got much sleep.
It's not my fault. So, my computer is behind, and the calendar shows September 15th.
But even outside of the computer, do you, you don't know
do I know time? Do I know days?
You don't have a concept of time?
You'd think I would.
I would hope so, but I guess not. I mean, it's like when you're a kid in the summer. You have no idea what day it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a little tired.
It's all good. Well, let's wake you up, and let's start off with a beer of the week.
Yeah.
So this is Best Day Brewing, West Coast IPA, non-alcoholic. I saw this at, I think it's Wine and More on Sockanosset in Cranston. They have 3 different. They had 3 different beers in stock anyway. I don't know what else they have here, but they had a hazy, maybe a lager or something. But we went with the West Coast IPA.
How do you feel about those West Coasters?
You know, I don't like them.
You've been way more West Coast than I have. You've been super West Coast.
I've been so West Coast that I was.
You were East again.
I was East again.
I've never been to the West Coast.
Oh, perfect head on that. Wow. Look at that. Poor. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm great.
There.
There is a...
Almost there. Almost there. Got it.
It goes right to the top. Right to the tippity top. There's a long description on the side here. It's brewed for everybody and their mother, I guess.
Yep. I started reading it and stopped because it was so long.
Best Day Brewing, 68 calories, 11 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein. There you go. We're getting our protein in.
There we go.
Brewed and packaged by Best Day Brewing in Sausalito, California.
Northern Cali.
Let's give her a shot.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, sir.
Bink.
This has got quite a head on it.
Oh, that's good.
I got a lot of foam on that one, I'm not going to lie.
Initial taste, initial mouthfeel is good.
Let it sit.
Yeah, it wasn't the best recovery. But then the third act, not bad. Not bad. Pretty good.
Had to go with a deep one there. Okay.
Yep.
Let's get some bitterness to it.
Yeah.
I'm digging it, though.
Yeah. I like the beginning, didn't like the middle, like the end. That's how
okay. Yeah, okay. the bitterness really hits in the middle, that second act.
Mm-hmm.
But, so far, pretty good.
I think a good look to it. Looks good in the MOJO show glass.
That it does. So, yeah, maybe we'll try another one at some point.
Yeah, we got those. We got a couple more bureaus to try, although I'm so unimpressed with that bureau. I don't know if I want to try the other ones, but we have to.
I feel like we owe it to Tom,
Yeah.
Mr. Holland, to give it a shot. Well, which one did we try from his?
The hazy one, the hazy IPA.
Okay, and that's the one we're not super.
That I did not love, yeah.
Okay.
He's also recovering from a concussion that he suffered on the set of Spider-Man.
A new one?
Yep.
Oh, man.
It's his fourth one.
What, really? He's done 4?
This will be the fourth one.
Is he like the longest reigning Spider-Man?
Yeah. Because he's done, well, this is his 4th Spider-Man only, but he's also done like other things as Spider-Man. He's done like 3 other movies as Spider-Mans. So he's done like 7 movies now.
What? Oh, I really don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Now, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, is he, like, is it like a title that now somebody else has? Like Captain America all of a sudden is now Anthony Mackie?
No.
Or is he in a different universe?
Exactly different universe.
My God.
We'll talk about it later. It's a different universe.
Well, anyway, Best Day Brewing out of Northern California. Give them a shout. Beer of the week. Okay. Let's get into the week that was, week 3.
The week that was in the National Football League.
We started off on a Thursday evening with the Dolphins and the Bills. I thought this would be a quote-unquote, famous quote on this here show, dog walking.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that, so I'm 0 for 2 on the dog walks. But the Bills pulled it out. But McDaniel still has, is it McDaniel? McDaniel still has a job, which was my hot take that he'd be.
Yeah. If they got annihilated, maybe, but they kept it close. They had a shot at the end, but Tua turned the ball over. Couldn't seal the deal. I watched a good amount of this game, not a ton.
Yeah.
I didn't have much faith in the Bills. I'm sorry, the Dolphins. But it's Thursday night. Things can happen on Thursday Night Football.
I watched some of it. I thought it would be a dog walk, and I was incorrect.
Yeah, I had the kicker, Prater. He was my only fantasy guy that was on there, so it wasn't the biggest game for me. But the Bills continue to be the darling of the AFC currently.
It's looking that way. Did you do power rankings, by the way? You didn't.
I did not.
Well, you better You better think on the fly, son.
I got him.
Think on the fly. Well, the Bills improved to 3-0, and the Dolphins fall to 0-3, which I don't know when the last time they were 0-3. But I mean, things aren't looking good. We're going to see who they got next, so I'm not even sure. I didn't look at the schedule.
I think it was 2016.
Yikes.
Yeah, my power rankings are fine.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
All right. Okay.
I'm not worried about it.
All right, moving on. First game on Sunday. Wow. What a miss by me. I picked the Bengals. I figured Jake Browning, Carson Wentz. Even though Minnesota was at home, I went with Jake Browning. And the Bengals, I figured they had the offensive power. They got dog walked.
Yeah.
48-10 by the Vikings in this game.
Yeah, this is probably the most off I may have ever been in my pick, in a pick. Not even close. Kudos to Carson Wentz. I did not think he had it in him. But I also forgot that the Vikings defense is insanely good. They had 2 touchdowns in this game. So yeah, that was a miss. Can't all be winners. Can't all be winners.
The Bengals certainly were not. So, I mean, with Burrow being out now for 3 months, which, depending on where they're at, you don't bring him back. I would hope not, if they were completely out of it.
Yep.
But after this first showing, right, they pulled it out last week with Jake.
Yep.
After he went down, Burrow went down in the second quarter. With this kind of showing, what do you think about the Bengals moving forward?
I think they'll be okay because the more I'm seeing, as we end this second preseason or whatever, we're starting to see the separation happen. Like the Colts of the world are separating, the Bills of the world, and then there's teams like the Patriots of the world, the the Texans of the world going the wrong way.
Yeah. Yep.
And then there's gonna be the middling teams that are just 7 not, you know, we eventually add that segment where we look at the playoff scenarios and the percentages, and then you're going to see like 4 teams were all 7-6.
Right.
And that's going to be
Yep.
You know who it's going to be. the Broncos.
Oh, yes. The Broncos of the world. Yeah. I think so too.
Yep. So I think the Colts, if they can just, the Bengals, if they can just hold on a little bit, they will be okay. They do have enough firepower on offense. Browning has been okay in the past, but he just not his game.
It definitely was not his game. I'm also still concerned about their offensive line.
As he should be,
and honestly, their defense, even though the Vikings scored 2 touchdowns on defense, Bengals defense still not great. They haven't been great this season already.
It is. I don't know what their coaching situation is like. Obviously, I imagine most people don't follow the offensive line coach for a team unless they're in the weeds. But I don't know if it's a coaching thing because you've mentioned it before. They've put money into this offensive line and they're still not doing the job. So what's going on?
I don't know. So here's the thing: does Zach Taylor get a pass for this season because Burrow's out? Say they tank, right, and they go 3-14.
Yeah.
Right. Does he get fired, or does he get the pass because Burrow was out?
Normally I would say he does not get a pass, but looking at the history of the Bengals and Marvin Lewis and how many chances he got,
oh my God,
they thought he was getting fired for like 3 straight years until he finally did.
Yeah, that was rough.
And I think we talked about it before, where you fire a coach, then you're paying 2 coaches because you got to like either buy them out or pay the rest of their contract. And the Bengals are one of those. I don't think cash-strapped teams is the right word, but they don't have as much cash to burn as, say, the Rams of the world.
Right.
So I don't know if they're so inclined to do that.
They may give him the pass.
Yeah.
I thought that if they didn't do well this season, which means at least divisional round of the playoffs, he might be canned. But maybe he gets the pass because Burrow's hurt.
Yeah, he has a built-in excuse. So we'll see.
We'll see. The next game was your game.
Ugh.
The Steelers over the Patriots 21-14. I will tell you this. This was the setting, right? Had the big TV because it was a family feud day with myself and my sister and Alex, who's a Raiders fan. We had that up on the big screen.
Yep.
And then Mel was there. We had the smaller TV for her. So I did, I kind of watched this game a little bit.
Yeah. In full disclosure for myself, I was at a birthday party, a children's birthday party with the family.
The most fun.
The most. We all had our Patriots gear on in our silent protest. I did watch as much as I could on the phone. At one point, I was pushing Ella on the swing. I had it up on like the jungle, what the heck it's called, the slide. I had my phone up there. I had my AirPod in, and Jess was on the other side of the yard with the other AirPod in her ear.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Was it at somebody's house?
Yeah, it was in the backyard.
They didn't put a TV out there? They don't like sports.
They're not. No, they're not the biggest like football fan. Actually, I don't think they're any sports fans. To be honest with you, their family is a big RAFC group. Like they love RAFC. They've super gotten into it. They like season. Not the family who's throwing the party, but like their siblings and parents.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
They're always wearing their RIFC stuff, which is great. But yeah, not a lot of football fans. But we've had New Year's Day parties there before, and they've had the game on, but that was inside, so I don't know. What do I know?
Listen, there's nothing better than putting your TV outside and watching a game.
Yeah.
We did that yesterday, but I've done that at the house with watching the fights and stuff during the day or at night.
Yep.
It's great. It's a whole vibe.
All I can really say about this game is you're not going to win many games turning the ball over 5 times. And I'm going to sound like a crazy person, but you see it. The offense is there. You see it. They had 350 yards of offense, 350 plus. They beat. I think I sent you the picture. They beat them in every category. They should have beat this game. They should have dog walked them in this game. You turn over the ball 5 times, and those are just super stupid fumbles too. Like Stevenson, who has had fumbling issues. I think in the last 2 years he has more fumbles than touchdowns. Soft fumbles, and 2 of them were in the end zone. Well, 1 fumble was in the end zone. Then there was a tip ball interception in the end zone. Drake May has got to learn to stop trying to do so much on his fumble. I don't know what he was trying to like do, like a Josh Allen
that
flick
was
thing.
I don't know what that was either.
Learn to live another play, unless it's the last drive of the game. The fact that they were driving to tie or take the lead at the end, after losing the turnover battle by 4 as a testament to like they're there. They're there. You can see it. You can see it. They're moving the ball. They're getting into goal, scoring situations, which they never did last year, or the year before, or the year before. So it's nice to see. They just gotta, stupid mistakes, and they gotta cut back on the penalties too because they've been penalized a lot.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, watching the game, kind of like secondary to my game. I was like, wow, you guys look like you're playing like shit, and you're still only down 7.
Right.
Then they tied it. I was like, you guys could win this game.
Yeah.
And every time I turn around, is a turnover or a sack or something's going on where I'm like, obviously the Steelers didn't have much of an offense either because they scored 14 points off of the turnovers.
Yeah.
But, they wwere still up 14-0 at one point.
That's true, yeah. That we would have rolled over a lot in the past. And there's nothing worse than just seeing the reactionary people react to this kind of stuff. And I get it. That's an ugly, ugly game to lose. But yeah, silver linings and everything. Also, if I'm a Steelers fan, I mean, you're happy with the win. A win's a win, but that team ain't going anywhere. Sorry, Aaron.
No, because it's like you said, it's hard to win a game when you turn the ball over 5 times. And you scored 14 points off of those turnovers. So if those turnovers didn't happen, like, were you going to go all the way down the field and score again?
Right. Especially when 2 of them were in the end zone. Like, that was 6 points. Minimum 6 points.
Right.
Like, come on. And even at the end, we should have had the 4th down, just a stupid play where Pop, I feel like if he just fell backwards, he would have got the 1st down, but he had to do a cute little move and just failed. And also, the talent at the wide receiver core just isn't there. Diggs is a nice, piece, but he's obviously off an injury and older and all that stuff. So they just gotta beef it up. But it's a process. Like last year's team was just aimless, coachless, rudderless. They had nothing going for them. This team, you can see the vision, you can see what they're going for, but you can't turn over an entire team in a year. It's just not going to happen.
No,
so
not many teams can do that.
No, not many. But we even talked about when the draft happened. We even said that Jaden was better for you guys because you guys had more pieces.
Yes.
And we said Drake was better for us because we're growing. He's a development piece. It worked well. So that's where we're still at. And Drake had another good and bad game, if you can call it that.
Yes, and not to make excuses for Drake, but I feel, it's almost like the Caleb thing to some extent, right?
Yeah.
It's hard when the coaching staff gets fired your rookie year that you started. Because now it's like, okay, well, I obviously didn't play good.
Yep.
But now I have a whole new offense. So this is between Caleb and Drake, their 3rd offense in 3 years.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And McDaniels isn't going anywhere, so this is a 2-year build for him, probably beyond that. Vrabel's not going anywhere, so again, you're building. He's getting more guys in, he's getting more guys out, bringing guys that are playing for his system. And I will say the coordinator had a great game. McDaniels, that was a McDaniels game through and through. One thing I would like to see them do more, which I don't think they have the horses for it, is to push it down the field more. They just don't have the players.
Right.
But you can see him scheming guys open, getting some reads. Vrabel went for it on 4th down on our own 15, down 7. That was balls. That was a ballsy play. Ooh, I didn't love the play call because it was like a pitch backwards, but they got it.
Yeah.
I see. It's tough because I can sound like a crazy person because they lost. They gave up 5 turnovers, but you see it. You can see it's right there. And I say, watching soccer, Braden play soccer, you can see it too because I know he can do it. I've seen him do it. But then the game time comes and he gets nervous. I'm like, you can do it, buddy. You can just do it. I've seen you do it.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks ago, he just went after the ball and blasted it for a goal. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
But then he doesn't do it. It's like, I know it's there. It's in there.
If you can do it once, you can do it twice.
You just gotta put the pieces together. Drake's gonna stop trying to do too much. Stop making silly mistakes. And they just gotta hold on to the ball, for the love of God.
Turnovers.
Yeah.
It's definitely a problem. But that second year is where you get more player turnover. I mean,
yes.
From the Rivera era, I think we have 8, and he was there for 4 years. We only have 8 guys that he drafted still there, I think.
Yeah, and even from Drake's draft, which was 2 years ago, he's the only guy left so far. I think the other guy is a backup.
From the 24 draft.
Yeah. Drake's.
Yeah, you sent me that thing.
Yeah.
Which, again,
How is that possible?
the last two before that, the last two Bill ones weren't good. And then you just bricked an entire draft outside of Drake.
Yep. And Marcus Jones, who's a slot corner and who gave up the game-leading touchdown. So, yeah. At least we have him. But, yeah, I mean, what do you expect at this point? And I think we have Pop from last year. No, was he in the Drake draft? 6th-round pick? Or was that 2 years ago? Anyway, yeah, not great. So we're continuing to build, and I feel like it's there. They just gotta this is the kind of team where every other week I'm gonna be so happy next week, and then 2 weeks later I'm gonna be mad again. This was a couple of years ago. I forget what team it was. It was the Bucks. I think they literally went win loss. Yeah, it's gonna be us.
And this one's tough because you only lost by 7, and you had 5 turnovers. So this is one of those games where you got to look at it. Well, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot.
Should have had it.
The good teams, a game like this is just like well, take your win. But for you guys, it's tough because you want these wins after the last 2 years only getting 4 each year. Yep. This is one, but gotta have short-term memory.
Yeah, I mean, we've been in every game so far. It's only been 3, but every game was winnable. And losable. So, yeah, I feel like we just gotta stick with it. I see the plan, and I'm not. Some of the people online, this is why I stopped following because it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. These people. I'm like, how do you even live your life just being so negative? This is the first thing you think of. The game's over. Oh, I gotta go post about. I'm gonna kill this guy. Holy shit.
And like. We do a podcast show.
Yep.
Where we discuss these things and put it up online, right?
Yeah.
So that is one thing.
Yep.
I will say that.
We're perfectly normal sickos.
We're perfectly normal sickos, but we take the time to try to articulate this instead of having Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
These people posting their feelings online.
And also remember, at the end of the day, it's just a game.
Quote unquote, my grandfather used to say this. They don't pay my fucking bills. So this is all for fun, everybody. This is all for fun. Just chill out.
Yep.
It's like what we talked about when we were younger. We took this shit way more seriously. Because every time I remember days where we'd be in middle school or something and Washington would play like shit per usual. And I'd be like, oh, fuck, how am I going to defend this one tomorrow? I'd have to think of things of how am I going to defend this? And a lot of times I was like, I can't. I just can't do it.
It's not the end of the world. Now as I'm older and bills to pay and kids to watch, I was pissed. Obviously, the 4th down, I'm just wanted to be mad, but then Braden's there, and I'm just like, it's fine, buddy. What do you want me to say? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, right. You can't be. You can't be that dad breaking TVs and shit. Yes. I don't know if that's fake when people do that all the time. You see those videos when somebody loses a playoff game, punch the TV.
Oh, right. Yeah, I never know if it's real or not. Yeah.
Are you doing it because you're just going to buy a new TV anyway? Or even worse, okay, honey, I'm going to break the TV.
You got to post it.
And then you got to post it.
Yep.
Because we're going to go viral. Me looking like a psycho, I'm going to go viral.
I have a great idea for the show.
Break the sign. Just at the end of the season.
Yep.
Just break everything. Everything. And then the camera's just going to lay there like Blair Witch Project.
Oh, my God.
Well, they did have a nice thing on Saturday. Bill Parcells and Edelman got inducted into the Patriots Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So the Patriots do a fun thing where they have a... Do you guys have a Ring of Honor thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they do the Patriots Hall of Fame. They have a panel, and the panel nominates 3 people every year, and then it goes to a fan vote, and the fan vote wins.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's nice. It includes the fans, and it's all above. I listen to the Patriots Unfiltered. They say, and I have no reason to disbelieve them, that it's all above board. People think, oh, they put the finger on the button, yada yada yada, but it's all above board, which is neat. The problem is, the Wes Welkers of the world, who should be in the Patriots Hall of Fame because he's probably the best wide receiver in history, but he dropped a pass in the Super Bowl and everyone hates him, is never going to get in because people still hold a grudge. Oh, and then he went to the Broncos because the Patriots tried to underpay him. That's going to happen. Julian Edelman, super positive. You know, people love the guy.
Yeah.
He won the vote going away. Parcells was put in by Kraft. Kraft's just like he's in.
Yeah, because Kraft wanted him in before they, while they're both
there are
so
people who
alive.
feel very strongly about Parcells. I'm actually curious how my father feels. I got to ask him. I feel very strongly, including Patriots Unfiltered, the VP of like content, Fred Kirsch. He's like, he should, in his opinion, he should not be in the Hall of Fame because of what happened at that Super Bowl, where he was already 1 foot out the door.
But as bad, like those Patriots teams post Bears Super Bowl to that one were fucking bad.
Yep.
So I mean,
yeah, 4-13 doesn't sound so bad when you remember when they went 1-15 one year.
right? Like they were bad. He turned that team around.
Yep. Tech Super Bowl. Couldn't even play as them. Couldn't even play as them. They were so bad.
Well, what are you gonna do?
So,
Anywho.
yeah, I didn't watch any of that stuff. I don't care about that stuff. Like, congratulations, but I just don't care.
Does Welker not get in because of that catch?
It's that, but also the way he left because the Patriots offered him a 2-year deal,
Right.
and he took the 2-year deal with the Broncos, who at the time were the Peyton Manning Broncos and were the enemy. So, you know how people are.
Oh, it's so silly.
And then
one play does not lose you the game because you could argue he had a hand on the ball. You could argue that
It wasn't
was
a good pass either.
right. Exactly. I think it's both.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good throw, and it wasn't a good enough.
And then it doesn't help that
catch.
Julian Edelman swooped in,
And became the new White
the
Hope.
new White Hope, and made catches like that in the Super Bowl. And it didn't help. But yeah, I mean, I think he's made the 3 because the people, like I said, they get like Stanley Morgan isn't even in the Patriots Hall of Fame, so it's all a sham.
But you know what? Too, when he was on the sideline at the joint practice, people were cheering for him.
Welker?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Time heals all wounds.
because I don't know what he does with us, but he actually is. I think he works with the defense from an offensive standpoint. Like he must work with the DBs or something.
I thought he was still with the 49ers, but no, I remember I was talking about that he left them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
We also have Larry Izzo too,
Oh, wow. Look at that.
right? Former Patriots on this squad. The Lions are up 14-7 right now, so I am definitely going to lose fantasy in both leagues. Yeah, okay. Next game, the Colts, the Indianapolis Colts, 41. The Titans 20. Did you catch any of this one?
No.
Fair enough. Cam Ward looks like rookie struggles.
Yeah.
He also doesn't have money. He's got Calvin Ridley. I don't think he's got much going on over there. He's got De'Ami Brown. No, De'Ami Brown is on the Jaguars. I'm sorry. He doesn't have much going on firepower-wise.
Pollard. That's a running back.
Oh, yeah, Pollard.
That's it, though. Yeah.
But he looks like he can throw it, though. He looks like he's got an arm. He can extend the field. It's just these are just rookie problems.
Yeah,
right now.
rookie problems.
And they're not a good team.
I mean, in theory, you're the best quarterback to come out of the draft. But the problem is you go on the worst team. Why do these people expect this stuff to be built in a day? Some teams, like the Commanders from last year, give people the wrong idea that you're just going to step onto a football field and be amazing. But that Commanders team that was 4-13 a couple years ago was not a 4-13 team, in my opinion. A couple years ago, the same thing happened to the 49ers when Jimmy G got hurt.
Wait, what do you mean?
The Daniels year. You guys were 4-13.
No. We were 4-13 with Ron Rivera and Sam Howell.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Why do you say that wasn't a 4-13 team?
Because that was a Ron Rivera-led team. Like that, the talent on that team.
But
was
they
not a
turned
4-13
over like 50% of the roster in a year.
But the Patriots, you guys played us and beat us like 10-3.
Okay.
But you should have beat us like 100-0. Let's be honest.
Last 2 years ago.
Right. Yes. The Sam Howell team. Yeah. I'm just saying, yes, you did turn over a ton of the roster, but you still had the pieces there to be better.
Bro, I think that you're tripping on this.
It's possible. But a couple years ago, the 49ers, when Jimmy G got hurt, they went like 3-13. That was not a 3-13 team, is what I'm saying.
Yes, I agree with
and
that.
then they got like Joey Bosa, which was shenanigans. And the team was already really good.
Right.
No, he's hurt. But you know what I mean? Well,
Yes.
you sort of know what I mean. Obviously, you know better than I do. But like our team was a 4-13. Like our team, that Patriots team was so fucking bad.
Yeah, you were bad.
Yes.
You were bad.
Yes.
But I mean, yes, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But Washington was bad.
They were bad. They were bad.
We were bad.
They were bad. But they were also led by Ron Rivera. It was like that Patriots team last year probably wasn't as bad as their record indicates because we were led by Jerron Mayo.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Right. It's like a fake.
We also overturned like 50% of our roster, but still, that team was not.
Right.
They could have been better. They should have won some of those games by a competently coached staff.
Yeah, I get you. But Cam Ward looked like he will be good.
Mm-hmm.
There's some light at the end of the tunnel. Their offensive line looks suspect, and he doesn't have any firepower. But Daniel Jones and the Colts are 3-0.
What a story.
Right? And he looks like, towards the end of his Giants run, and I could be not remembering this correctly, towards the end of that Giants run, I felt like he wasn't throwing the ball. He wasn't airing it out. In this offense, he's airing it out. He's finding guys. Maybe he's got more weapons, but
yeah. I mean, Pittman's good. Obviously, the NFL is so funny. So Taylor was amazing 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Last year he had some injuries. They just weren't there. He has a down year. He sucks. No, he's still really good. It's like 1 year difference.
Right.
And now he's got 3 touchdowns in a game.
Yep.
Like he's got the stuff. But now here we got the Giants. We got Saquon going to the Eagles, career year. We got Daniel Jones going, so far career year. 1 punt in 3 games. Dave-O, what you doing over there in New York?
bro, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
That hot seat is hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Titans fall to 0-3. Colts improved to 3-0.
Yep.
Which is pretty wild. The Jaguars over the Texans at home, 17-10. I picked the Jaguars in this game.
I know. I'm so mad about this one.
Because I said they had a heartbreaker the week before, and it's going to stay with them. It's going to linger.
I was mad at them, so I didn't pick them.
You mad at the Jags?
Yeah, because that was my most money pick.
Yes.
And then they stabbed me in the heart.
Right.
I was so mad with them that I went against them, and this is the result.
But I do think, this is a very appropriate score for these two teams.
Yes.
17-10. Jaguars win.
Yes.
The Jaguars improved to 2-1. Are they 2-1?
Yeah. So the Texans toast. Are they done? 0-3, right?
They're 0-3.
Yeah.
I
think they might be toast.
Yeah, the Jags are 2-1. At 0-3, let me see. Let's take a look at these Texans.
Probably like once, maybe twice in NFL history.
Real quick. They put up 9 points in week 1. They lost a heartbreaker last week, 20-19 to Tampa.
They haven't scored 20.
And then they lost 17-10. So yes, they've only scored 38 points total in 3 games.
Are they the new Raiders? Never scored 20.
They always scored like 19 or 18, something random. But they are playing the Titans next week, so that might be an interesting one.
Talk to me next week.
If they lose that game and go 0-4, man, D'Amico was getting praised a couple years ago, and yikes, 0-3 to start the season. After back-to-back seasons in the playoffs with a win, you start off 0-3. Now, granted, this is like second preseason, but you better turn it around now.
The Bengals last year started 0-3 and put up a good fight, but that's a deep hole to dig out of.
It is, because even with the extra game is basically... Before, when there was 16 games, you'd go 0-2. It's rough. Mm-hmm. Now, 17 games, you go 0-3. It's possible, but it's rough. Like, you just started off 3 in the hole.
Right.
Like, you got to get to week 6 just to get to 500. Yikes. Moving on. The Panthers blanked the Falcons 30-0. Who saw that coming?
I know, right? And we got the Panthers next week, too. But, wow. I think there's some more defensive scores in this one.
Yes.
But Panic's not looking good.
No, we were just, as you showed up, we had a quick laugh that the Falcons decided to not laugh because the guy lost his job. It was more like, this is who they're going to blame. Yep. Ike Hilliard is the wide receiver coach and for the Falcons, and he just got fired.
I knew it was his fault.
It's like, and then I didn't realize it. Penix has only thrown 1 touchdown pass, and it was to Bijan, and Bijan, it was like a, whatchamacallit?
Dump off.
Yeah, what's
the check down?
It was a check down that he took 50 yards. So he has not thrown a touchdown pass to a receiver or a tight end.
And I would take Drake London all day. Oof.
Man, I know he's like wasting. Kirk did see some time in this game. Might have been garbage time. They said he's still QB1. Penix is still QB1. So we'll see what happens there.
Last year it was the Bucks, who I hadn't seen a lot of. Now it's the Falcons. Although I did try to watch. Well, no, because we're recording, so I didn't watch a lot of that game against the Vikings. But Penix doesn't. I don't know. He's not doing it so far. Last year's draft class, it's been touch and go. I don't know. I'm rooting for him, but it's not looking good.
Don't
so
root
far.
for him next week, though.
I played you guys.
Yes, sir. And we're on the road.
And we're playing the Panthers. So.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Falcons got some soul searching to do, but good for the Panthers though. I feel like they needed a good win.
Yeah, I'm not a big Raheem Morris fan of the Falcons. I don't think he's a very good coach, and I don't know how he got that job. So there you have it.
We're gonna get to another one of those that was being discussed yesterday at length. Moving on, it could have been the game of the week. The Eagles 33, the Rams 26. When we made our picks last week, I said the playoffs and bad weather, the Rams were this close, so they could do it. I still picked Philly.
I picked the Rams,
which paid off for me, but it was a very close game. I mean, really, I think the Rams were up by 12 at one point.
I think even more so than that. They're up like 19.
19.
I think I saw like both teams scored like 19 unanswered points. First
really?
they did it, then
shit.
Then,
I saw it was like 19-7. So
you might be right. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. I picked the Rams on that. There was a chip shot field goal away from me cementing that, and they blocked 2 kicks. I think
they blocked 2 kicks, and at the end, they just sealed it with a blocked field goal. And
not only did they block the field goal, they returned it for a touchdown. And if you're a gambling person, that flipped the spread.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
because that's how far was the field goal?
I don't. I think it was 20 and 30 yards.
And that would have won the game?
Yep.
Yeah, because they were down 1.
Yeah. Yep.
That's like,
oof.
Man, if you're a betting man and you had the Rams squeaking that one out,
yeah,
right? Because I'm assuming Philly was favored.
Yeah, but even if they blocked the field goal and then that was it, they still would have covered.
Right.
The fact that they returned it all the way.
Yeah.
Woo, flip that.
But that's a heartbreaker. I mean, the Rams, you're like, oh, let's get this kick. And we're in.
The Eagles are starting to get some of that Chiefs juju that they had last year.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff. 2 block kicks, return. Man, oh man.
So I looked it up because I felt like, I haven't done this every week, so I could be wrong. I just felt like maybe because there was a lot of blocks. There was a few blocked extra points, field goals.
Last minute score. Like, a lot of games ended with the last minute.
Right.
It was a lot.
So
there was a record. There was a record in there somewhere of games like within the last 2 minutes. I did see that across one of the tickers.
Well, then I was interested to see what the kickers were doing because I know for us we had a missed field goal.
I meant to add. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Made me think of it. Parker Romo, who I was very upset about last week, went 5 for 5, missed 2 field goals.
Missed 2 field goals.
Yeah.
So, and they just cut Koo.
Yep.
Again, 2 years ago I had him in fantasy. He was lights out.
Yep.
And then he just got cut, and then he just went 0 for 2.
And
So there was 68 attempted field goals, not including tonight's game, obviously. 52 of them were made, which is 76% league-wide.
Interesting.
And I don't know, I mean, different ranges, too. I mean, there's some deep ones there, but...
It seems like we're mostly in the 80 percentile, so 76 is...
It felt low.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I mean, even Butker, who's been lights out.
He misses an extra point and a field goal.
Yep.
Trust me, because I have him in fantasy.
Yeah, and the thing about the extra point is people, I don't know who, it was Pacheco. One of them scored a touchdown. Pacheco, I think he did the throat cut gesture. That'll always get you 15. And now it's a 48-yard extra point. Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So he missed that one. He missed another field goal. When I was reading, he had the knee surgery last year. And for a kicker, knee surgery is no joke. Right. Even if it's a cleanup. So,
but do you think, I mean, we've talked about this even last year, do you think that the consistency of kickers in today's league is a problem? Because I feel like it is.
I feel like they got so good and so accurate that any dip is going to seem...
You think so? Yeah.
I base that off of nothing. But it's seemed that way for a while. Between Vinatieri, Gostkowski, Tucker, Dicker the kicker, Butker, like there was a lot of guys who were there for a while. Oh, now Aubrey, like a lot of guys kicking really high numbers, and then you start seeing a little bit of a dip. It may have been since the extra point got moved back. I'm just going to use that as a date in mind.
It seems like maybe that's just fucked with them mentally.
Yeah, because if you look at the numbers, I've said it before. Kickers are more likely by like 5 percentage points to kick a 33-yard field goal than a 33-yard extra point. So which tells you it's in their head.
But when we first lined up, I think it was maybe 7-3 or something like that. I don't 7-3 maybe. And we lined up for like a 37-yard. I go this. I'm sorry, he sucks. and he shanked it. I fucking missed it. And I was like, then they lined him up, and he's not great from beyond 50, and they lined him up for like a 52, 54 or something. I go, oh God, here we go. I can't even watch it, and he hit it. But it just seems as though kickers in the last couple years, and maybe it is getting magnified.
Yeah, and Prater missed a chip shot. And well, that's the thing. Chip shots move back now. It's like a couple of years ago, 37-yard field goal, maybe not have been a chip shot. Nowadays, it is. It's just it's changed. It is.
Right.
So now when a guy's missed, it's like, what the hell? But I bet if you look back 15 years ago, that was like an 83%. Again, based off of nothing.
Right.
But I bet if we looked it up, it would be that. Maybe I should actually do that now. But yeah, Prater shanked one too. It was the worst miss I've ever seen. It looked like the garbage picking field goal kicking field goal phenomenon when it went way left. That's what it looked like. That's how bad it was.
Just sailed the other way. There's like no rotation to it either. It's like flat. Oh man. Well, the Eagles improved to 3-0. The Rams fall to 2-1, but they were basically one field goal away from stealing that one. Although it seemed like their offense got a little stagnant in the second half. They had a lead. They kind of got a little stagnant. Their defense played well, but eventually
the Eagles came all the way back. So,
right.
Yep.
The Eagles have weapons. You got to put your foot on their throat.
Yeah.
Another block at the end of the game was towards the end of the game. The Buccaneers 29, the Jets 27. Jets looked like they were going to walk off with that, but they gave Baker about a minute and 40 plus to go downfield.
Baker inside 2 minutes is a psychopath. I would honestly, if someone said to me, you have a 2-minute drive to win on a field goal, I would probably take Baker over anyone, even Mahomes. I mean, last year he had that game where he signed with the Rams, like 3 days before the game?
And then he had 48 hours.
Led them on like a 98-yard touchdown drive to win the game. Like, this dude is insane. Insane. So a buddy of mine is a Jets fan. I've talked about him on the show before. And he said earlier in the game, he's like, man, I wonder how the Jets are going to lose this game today. And then after, he's just like, oh, that's how. Block field goal for the win. Because as soon as they blocked that field goal and returned it, I was like, this is too much time.
I know. I texted Cheese, and I was like, did you just see what happened? And then I looked at the thing. It was like a minute 42. I go, it's over. It's over. It's just too much time. Cause
that's another 15-year ago thing, honestly. That is a lot. Not your father's NFL.
No.
That would not be
That's another.
Yeah.
That should be our tag.
Yeah, should.
It's not your father's NFL.
Yeah.
But, we were talking about this yesterday because Alex is a big Sooner fan, and Baker played there.
Oh, yep.
And, he got cut he basically got, I don't know, the Browns just moved on because they looked at the shiny Deshaun Watson thing and said, okay, screw you. And then he goes to Carolina and got cut. And then the Rams pick him up because everybody was hurt and they sucked that year anyway. But for him to go out, and this is year 3, I think, with the Bucs, and you know what you're getting from him. Like, they are a playoff team every year.
Yeah.
And that could fuck with you mentally to say, okay, well, the Browns are a trash organization. The Panthers are a trash organization. If I'm not good enough to play for these two teams, that could really fuck with you mentally. But really, it's like, no, those are not bad teams. Those are bad organizations.
From top to bottom.
From top to bottom. And but I mean, it just so happens he went back to back in bad organizations. But you see the resurgence here.
He went to a good organization in the Rams, and I think if Matt Stafford had to retire because of his back, that would have been a perfect spot for him to just slide right in. And Baker's the kind of person that you want to talk about like a chip on someone's shoulder. He'll carry that forever. And the Browns are just hilarious to me. You don't win a playoff game for 25 years, 30 years, whatever it was, he not only gets you a home playoff win against your number one rival, the Steelers. Then he plays injured, so he plays poorly for a season.
Yep.
And then because Odell Beckham's dad didn't like him or something, I don't know, or you run him out of town, you talk trash about him out of town, saying you need an adult in the room, and then you go get you know who.
Yeah. Right.
That's just a trash organization makes trash decisions.
And that's what it is. So mentally for him, not that he ever lost faith in himself, but it could have done that. You could have really derailed him to say, like, I'm not good for two of the worst organizations in this.
He could have washed out of the league completely.
Right.
Yep.
And instead, he did say that he enjoyed that win because who is it? Is it Wilkes?
Wilkes, yeah, something Wilkes.
Steve Wilkes is the defensive coordinator for the Jets, who was the one who cut him in Carolina, I believe.
Was he the head coach?
He was, yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I didn't understand that first, but that makes more sense. I was like, how did the defensive coordinator cut him?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
He was the...
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, and the funny thing is they had him and Darnold. They were at joint practice. I went to that. Against the Patriots.
Yep.
They had both those guys. And then,
yep.
So, what does that tell you?
I don't know. It's just, I mean, good for Baker, so...
Yeah, and I love him. I love his fire and energy, and hope, don't want him to get hurt because he throws his body around. But the league is better when he's in it. He's
a gamer, but again, a few years ago, the league made it seem like he was a throwaway, and now he is consistently. The Bucs are going to be in the playoffs. They are a good team. They're tough to play against.
Yep. There were some rumors back then of the Patriots signing him, and I wouldn't have hated it.
No. Although Tampa, again, it's one of those things. Tampa is a little bit. They were structured better for him.
Spot. But Evans and Godwin both being still close to their prime 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And now they've gotten. Yeah, they're just good.
Evans did have a hamstring injury and left this game. I don't know how serious it is, but Godwin should be back, if not next week. Mm-hmm. Is it next week? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if Evans can't go, I don't know how serious it was, but he did leave the game.
Yeah.
So, moving on. Washington back on top, baby. 41-24 against the Raiders. Did you see any of this?
Just the highlights.
Well, there were a lot of highlights.
Yeah, it was pretty close for a bit there, but then you guys pulled away towards the end.
Yeah, that second half, it was just, I mean, even they got it within 10 towards the end because I think it's Trey Tucker. Their wideout.
Yeah.
Had not eight catches for 140-something yards, 3 touchdowns. Every time that kid caught the ball, he was wide open. It was like, who is covering this kid? But, yeah, that was just kind of like a late touchdown and whatnot. But the Raiders, I think, are going to struggle. And I don't know what they paid Geno and what his contract is, but he's probably your bridge.
Yeah.
It seemed like maybe they gave him a lot of money. I don't remember what his contract was, 3 years. Or if it was
my guess is one of those like front-loaded ones that they could probably get out of pretty easily. That's my guess, but I could be wrong.
Because the guy holds on to the ball. For a long time. They just didn't look good, other than Tucker had a great game when he was open.
And I mean, that's good that they got him. They have Myers and they have Bowers. But everyone knows that you blanket him, you shut him down. You know, who else they're going to go to.
Right, and Michael Mayer actually got a concussion, so I don't know, on special teams too, so I don't know if he's going to play next week.
Yeah, and they have a lot of issues in the trenches, and they spent their third overall pick on Genty, which they probably should have spent that somewhere else.
And again, rookie, you don't know what he's going to be, but through the first 3 weeks, their run game is basically non-existent.
In my opinion, you can't outrun a bad line, and the last thing you should be spending draft capital on is running back and wide receiver. You have so many other holes you need to fill.
But they don't really, I mean, other than Jacoby Myers, they don't have. I mean, Trey Tucker looked good because he was wide open, but they don't have a lot of firepower. No. I mean, I guess Bowers, but even from the quarterback position, like Geno,
No, he's a serviceable bridge guy, but he's not gonna. He'll win you a couple of games, but make it like he'll beat the Patriots of the world.
Right.
But you step up to a semi decent team, and you're gonna get smacked.
Right. But Marcus came in, and outside of his fumble where he decided to try to hurdle I was so mad.
You just get a little excited. I saw that.
I'm like, dude, just go down. Go down. Right before he did the hurdle, I go down. And he does the hurdle, and then he loses the football. But he played a very efficient game.
Is he the best backup in the league?
I don't know. Who would be better? He played really good last year when he had to play. He had a good game yesterday. His game is very much like Jaden's.
Yeah, it fits well.
And he also was a former Heisman winner that got taken at number 2. I think he's only 31, which seems like he's older, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you hear his name and you're like, oh, yeah, he's old. But, and he could have went anywhere. He could have competed with this, for the Saints starting job. But he stayed in Washington because the culture. He goes, and I think he had a bad stint in Atlanta. So he's like, I know what I have here, even though he signed a 1-year deal. But he played really well. Jalen Lane had a punt return for a touchdown, which we haven't had a punt return for a touchdown in 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty wild. But we did lose Will Harris, our safety. He broke a bone in his leg. I don't know. One of the Beulahs. He broke one. He fractured one of the Beulahs in this game, which sucks. Who else got hurt? John Bates was out, who's our best blocking tight end, might be the best blocking tight end in the league. He was out. Somebody else got hurt too. Anyway, we're getting riddled with injuries so far. But I think because of next week's matchup and how good Marcus played, they might keep Jaden out again.
And you're playing against Atlanta, you said, right?
Yeah. It's not, he's day to day.
Yep. I don't love it, but I could see it.
But because of the way we played, they might say, you know what?
Yeah. And Marcus will play well. You're right. He fits that offense perfectly. Perfectly.
Yeah.
So I could see it.
And, it's a revenge game for Marcus, too. So maybe there's a little extra there.
Yeah. And the Raiders, how did Alex take the loss?
Oh, there's videos of. So John and I used to do this thing years ago where every time Washington would score, we would. Well, you were there for like the Connor fight. We run laps wherever we're at, and they have a pretty decent sized yard. So every time they scored, we did big laps, and then Alex would just kind of like film it, his reaction while we're running around. Although he got some runs in too. Every time the Raiders scored, he did a lap. So no, he took it well. He had a good. His thing is, he goes, I have really good Saturdays with Oklahoma, and then Sundays come, and that happens. So
I don't. Oh man, it's tough. I don't know. And this is actually probably a good person to ask this question because I have my Jets fan friend is a Clemson fan. He went to Clemson. Fan. It's like I can't picture. And I think I've talked about it here before. Sunday is so consumed by the NFL. Also having Saturday be consumed by another football game. It's just very difficult to do that.
I know. Man.
Or another season, all these other players to remember and all that. It's like, oh my God.
I know. And because he's from the South, college is just a whole different. It's so much bigger down there.
Right.
Like they watch the pros and stuff, but I mean, I guess it kind of works out that John is also, I guess, a Sooner fan too, so she doesn't mind that. Like she's used to it. They've been watching Saturday and Sunday football, forever.
Right.
But yes, I'm with you. Like if there's a fight on and it's a Saturday night, cool. I got all day Saturday to do whatever I want. Because Sundays are already consumed.
I like to put the college games on just to watch because I just enjoy watching football. The other day, just like, why are you watching college? I'm like, I enjoy football. So I'm just putting it on. Or like I watched the Notre Dame game. It was a Saturday night game, and I stayed up way too late watching it. But it was a really good game. The final score was like 42-41. I'm like, how can I not watch this? That was pretty wild. But yeah, I just can't imagine being consumed by another team, having my days ruined by another team, having to remember 90,000 because college teams are huge. Like having to remember all these guys and the freshmen coming in and blah, 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 blah. It's all the power to you if you can do it. But
yeah, it's out of my realm.
Yeah,
it's completely out of my realm. Yeah. But yeah, Washington improves to 2-1. We needed this one. We definitely needed this one.
Yeah,
and I will take any win I can get. Spoiler: the Browns 13, the Packers 10. You're not gonna win them all, but I don't think anybody saw this coming.
Nope. No, actually, there was a block kick in this one too, wasn't there?
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
Yep. There was 4
Jesus.
yesterday.
What's going on over here? We saw a block kick last year at the game we went to.
We did, yeah. That's right. Rams, right?
Yeah. Wow, Packers. Woof. And I Love is my backup for Jaden, and not great, Bob. I mean, they have a really good defense. The Browns. That's what they got going for them.
Yeah.
But he said you're not going to win them all, but you're also not going to win them all 13-10. Browns. So.
No, and I think you just, for whatever reason, caught the Packers slipping.
Yeah, flat-footed. They were probably smelling their own farts after that Thursday night game. Had the long layover.
Yeah.
You know, they were hyped up. Fall flat.
This will be a bounce back week again. I mean, it's like the Ravens. We always say the Ravens always lose like a random fucking game. Like the Browns beat the Ravens last year.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Divisional game, but still it happens. Yeah. So if you're a Packers fan, it sucks because you want to. This is a winnable game.
Yep. Yeah. It's not going to stop me from picking the Packers in Week 4. Let's just say that.
Right. Depending on who they're playing, actually.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't quote that.
Another surprise to the league, the Chargers, who I didn't realize until we were talking about it yesterday. The Chargers are 3-0, and they've 3-0 in their division.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a way to start a season.
Yeah. Yep. My Mo's money pick was a push, so I'm now 1-1-1 on the season.
Man, don't worry. If you follow it, you'll make money. Trust me, you'll make money.
2 seasons in a row, we were in the positive. So hey. Let's go for number 3.
Yeah, I mean, Broncos, I think, are still trying to feel some things out. I think they still will be in that wild card range, but the Chargers starting off 3-0 and 3-0 in their division is crazy.
See that touchdown throw Herbert had?
Oh, yeah.
Filthy.
Insane.
Filthy.
Insane.
Disgusting.
It's tough because I feel like that 4:30 game, if I have it on the YouTube, it's always the Chargers, and I'm like, and it's nothing against them because I like that there's other teams that are good, right? And I enjoy that, but I'm like, I just don't care. I just don't care. Like, it's something about maybe that division.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're going to casually support a team that's not your own team, I guess the Chargers are probably the best one because they don't really have their own fans.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But I don't get jazz watching the Broncos either. Mm-hmm. The Raiders always put up like 19 points. KC is, we'll get to KC, but maybe it's that division that I just
that's
and I picked three teams to go to the playoffs for that division too. I just don't like watching them play, and we have to play that division, so I'm gonna have to watch them more than I want to. Moving on, the Seahawks 44, the Saints 13. The Saints travel cross country, sort of, and this was expected.
Yeah, they continue to be, I think, the worst. If we did a power rankings bottom 10, they would be number 32 on my list.
They're just so bad, and we were talking about Kellen Moore taking that job. It's like,
I know.
What did you see?
I have to imagine they gave him some sort of votive thing of like, don't worry, like you could be terrible your first year. I'm hoping for him because they're going to be in the top 3 pick.
No, it was this offseason that Derek Carr retired, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And they got Spencer Rattler.
Who does not. He was like a 5th round pick last year. He's starting quarterback.
I know.
What's going on?
Kellen Moore has his work cut out for him because
I would have stayed with the Eagles one more year. You could have had your pick of the litter after this year. Like the Cowboys job. That might open back up.
That's a hilarious game too. But I think there would have been, you could potentially run it back to get another ring, and then you can go wherever the hell you want.
Yeah,
I don't know why he chose.
It's what Ben Johnson did. He waited one more year and had a nice job to fall into. So
exactly. So
I don't know.
Saints are looking rough,
real rough.
Moving on. The Niners, 16. The Cardinals, 15. I picked the Cardinals because I thought, okay, they got 2 easier wins. They might be, give them some energy here to win this game. And then the 49ers won at the end.
Speaking of best backups in the league, McCorkle Jones.
Let me tell you something. What did they put up last week?
15, 16. So it wasn't a high number, right?
So, I mean,
No, he's not setting the world on fire.
No. But
he drove him down for the game winner. I mean, the one that really put him in position was a screen pass to CMC, who just took off.
Yeah. That's not
They did lose Bosa for the year, which ACL, I think. So that
Yep.
sucks. Mac Jones is a serviceable backup. A Shanahan offense is a perfect offense for him. And I'm rooting for him. I'm not rooting for him. You know, the Patriots didn't do him any favors. But you also see what happens with like Tyquan Thornton, who was our rookie second-round pick. He goes to the Chiefs, and now he's succeeding. It's just
right.
They did that whole situation was done dirty.
Hey, the Niners win another one with Mac, and for a backup, that's all you can ask for is to go out there and like I don't care how you win, just win because I'm waiting for my starter to come back. So I mean, Purdy, they said 2 to 5 weeks. This is the second week out, and they got another win out of it. So
yeah.
I picked the Cowboys, but I tell you what, I always like when the Cowboys lose. And the Bears, 31-14 over them Dallas Cowgirls. The big news out of this one was CD got hurt, got me negative 2 points on fantasy, and he is going to miss the game next week against Green Bay. So I didn't see much of this game. It just looked pretty sloppy from Dallas' standpoint.
I watched a good amount of this game. He got hurt on a run play. I just want to say that. Please do not run it with your $100 million wide receiver. Please do not do that. Just throw it to him. Just throw it to him. Caleb Williams coming out party, which is nice to see.
Yep.
Happy for him. Dak, in my opinion, hot take, cooked. Toast.
You've seen the best of Dak already.
Oh, yeah.
Which is 2 playoff wins.
He is, I guess, better than Kirk. He hasn't been the same since that ankle exploded. He's done. He's done. Sorry, man.
What do you think they do, though? Because that job is obviously not very desirable.
I don't know.
So you hired Schottenheimer because nobody else wanted that job. And if you watch that documentary that they just came out with on Netflix, who the hell wants that job now?
Yeah, talk about smelling your own farts for 30 years.
My God. And then it was just, you know, they expose. Now, granted, Jimmy Johnson is not a coach anymore, so it really doesn't matter. But between the two of them, so petty of who wanted credit for the Herschel Walker trade. Like, that's where you had a feud? And your owner that just will not hire a GM, which tells me, too, when he goes and his son gets it, why would his son's been with this team for fucking 30 years, too?
Yeah. Nepo baby.
He's a Nepo baby. Nepo baby. So why wouldn't he have the same mentality?
Oh, he 100% will, yeah.
You think he's going to be the owner and the GM? I think so, too, because he just saw his father do it.
Yep.
So
My favorite thing about Jerry Jones is that he's like, the whole Parsons thing where he doesn't want to talk to an agent. It's like, that's what the agents are for. Oh, I have, you know, the dude's freaking nuts. Oh, what is it called? With these players, I have such a good relationship with them over X amount of years. Dude, players play for like 5 to 7 years. Agents can be an agent for like 30 years. What are you talking about?
Right.
You are tapped, man. You are tapped.
He's just mad because he had a good conversation with Micah, and they kind of agreed, and the agent was like,
yeah,
no.
The business side of it. Like, dude, you're leaving money on the table.
Right. It's no different than Terry in Washington. Like, they all like Terry, but, you know, there is a business side to this, too.
And the thing with Terry is he demanded the trade.
Yeah.
And then he was talking to the owner on the sideline. Like,
yeah.
Business.
Jerry's saying that is just because Jerry didn't get his way. That's why he's saying that. So I don't know what happens with the Cowboys. Is it a fluke loss? I don't know. But now they have to play Green Bay without CD.
It's interesting because we saw the spread and the Bears were 1.5 point favorites. And I remember seeing that and thinking, that's interesting.
What do they know?
You may have actually said that, actually. I might have to go back and listen to that. Because that
it was one of the games a couple weeks ago. I think I said that too. But we always see funny spreads, and maybe it's just like a weird travel. But I mean, the Bears looked lifeless the first 2 weeks. I know. Too, so
that's what seems so off about it. But someone knew something, and I think the Cowboys are toast.
I love to see it.
Yep,
I love to see it. The Sunday night game was the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Kansas City Chiefs 22, Giants 9. There was some chants and some boos raining down and chants for Jackson Dart to start. Dart to start. Dart to start.
I heard it whilst watching, but the announcers did not talk about it.
Yeah.
I totally hear those Dart chants.
Dude, I texted you. Russ threw a couple, like, horrible
Yeah.
balls.
Talk about, I mean, if you want to talk about being toast,
Ugh.
dude, that interception he threw in the end zone to Neighbors.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you can't blame him for throwing that. It's like, yes, I can.
Oh, yes, I can. I
Throw
will.
it better.
Watch me.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch me do it.
Maybe you should have thrown it 4 seconds sooner and lower and faster than whatever that lob ball was right to the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I texted you once, and I was like, Russ sucks. And then later, I go, Russ still sucks, or something like that. It's pretty wild that, I see why they didn't bench him yet before this game.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's,
Yeah.
you have Jameis, who is a serviceable backup, and you have this kid Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are you going to do? But if you look at their schedule, we talked about this, their first 9 games
Brutal.
are fucking brutal.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're waiting for. But then it's weird because you know that Daboll's coaching for his job. So what's going on? I don't know. Yeah.
My guess would be, because again, their first 9 weeks is really rough. I don't know how they're going to get back on track to make this. Like, what record do they need to have? I think they need to at least sneak a wild card spot for him to maybe keep his job. And even then, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the owners there are usually pretty patient, but the natives are getting restless. Let's say that of New York and
yes.
Russell Wilson. I mean, he looked as good as he looked in the Cowboys game. He looked worse. The complete opposite in this game.
Yep.
It was another barn burner of a primetime game for the Kansas City Chiefs with a riveting 9-6 score at the half.
That's when I pieced out.
I watched the first drive of the second half and then did the same. They're just so freaking boring.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same time every time. Snap to Mahomes, he gets chased, he runs, he sets, he throws to a wide open guy. Sometimes,
but
repeat.
A lot of what I was watching in the first half was he was getting flushed out.
Yeah.
Because his offensive line didn't look very good, but their offense in general it was so boring.
Yeah, just stuck in the mud. And Kelsey's toast.
Yeah.
I did hear that your girl has asked to not be shown anymore.
Wow.
Yeah. According to a well-placed source, Jessica, she said she went into the game blocked by something. They wouldn't even show her walking in.
By her request?
That's the word. That's the word on the street. Maybe getting booed at the Super Bowl or whatever game it was really had its toll. I don't know. But yeah, she has not been shown at all.
No, she hasn't, because you said that last week, and I said a couple of years ago when this all started, they specifically put a camera on her. And then every reaction, even if they scored a touchdown and it was somebody else, they would show her.
That's when it got worse. If it was Kelsey scoring this, we've talked about it. So it's Kelsey, sure. But when it's someone like Greg getting the touchdown, what do you do?
Yeah, it's like, I don't get that.
But the reason is, Jess even tells me, our highest rated social posts are the Chiefs. It is what it is.
Is it the Chiefs or is it the T Swift effect?
It's the T Swift effect.
Is it?
It has to be.
I mean, I guess so. I don't know. But by default through Kelsey, right?
Right.
I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't.
This segment right here. Clip this.
Clip this segment right here
107.
at 107. But I said this a couple years ago, kind of in her defense. Mm-hmm. They're making her look like I forget the term I used, but they're making her look like a sideshow. Mm-hmm. They constantly show her.
Yeah,
she's just at the game supporting her boyfriend.
Right, she's trying to enjoy the game.
So it's not her fault that the camera keeps going to her.
Yes, and some TV networks are worse than others. Some would show it nonstop. Some never didn't care, which is great. Fox never really showed her, if I remember correctly. And I remember a couple years ago there was a prop bet of when Reggie, the hell's his name? Running back from USC, played for the Saints. Reggie Bush was dating Kim Kardashian. Mm-hmm. There's a prop bet of how many times she'd be on TV. They never showed her once.
Really?
Fox. Yeah.
Well, wasn't that? Didn't Al Michaels say something about that too a couple of years ago? About that whole thing.
That sounds.
It's
familiar.
all right, if Kelsey gets a touchdown and you want to show his girlfriend, okay, fine.
Sure.
But just because he catches a pass or because somebody else scores a touchdown,
that's where I draw the line. This is. I feel like that's reasonable. I feel like that's reasonable, right?
Exactly.
Like it's like if I score a touchdown, why are you showing your significant other? Show mine.
Well, and then it becomes a little bit of an elitist thing because nobody else's girlfriend or wife gets shown.
Yep. Yeah.
Just her.
Yeah.
So it becomes an elitist thing. I'm just calling it like I sees it.
That's fair.
And if you want to go to a movie theater, because you haven't been to a movie theater in like 6 years since COVID.
No, but there is a new Super Mario Brothers movie coming out soon that I will be attending.
Right, but also next week, you want to take the family.
It's a horror movie.
No, they're doing a release of Taylor Swift's new album for like a 3-day stint at the movie theater.
Absolutely not.
So you can go take your family there. Clip that.
I have continued to not listen to any music at all.
It's just.
I was driving the other day
in
silence, and I thought of you.
And I listen to a lot of podcasts too, but I listen to music.
I was all caught up in my podcast, my normal.
So you just drove in
silence. I had nothing else to listen
You
to.
are Corey Matthews. You're Corey Matthews. It's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing that sticks out about me. You're going to have a poster of broccoli in your room. I guarantee.
I just ran out of things. I listened to everything on the internet, and I ran out of things to listen to.
But you just don't play any music. No song, nothing.
No. But I will say, so yesterday we left the party, went to my in-laws, and whilst driving there, I listened to the game on the radio. Jessica was watching it on her phone on YouTube TV.
Well, if
in the passenger seat.
You were driving,
I was
so
driving.
I understand.
Yeah.
I get that.
She did not like Zolak's voice.
Yeah, I don't. And listening on the radio is rough. Yeah. But also, I was fully in agreement with her about the whole, let's listen to it as a family in the living room.
I still think it's a good idea.
That's psychotic behavior. Let's listen to our program. It's like Little Orphan Annie from A Christmas Story.
You're just mad you didn't think of it first.
I would have never thought of that.
It's a great way to bring everyone together.
Absolutely not. All right, well, that was your week. That was week 3 in the NFL. I was just going to call out really quick. I'm going to run this down really quick because there was a lot of injuries in week 3. CeeDee Lamb, I believe, is missing next week. Nick Bosa is out for the season, right? Yes. James Conner, out for the season. Sorry, who else was it? DeJuan Jones from Cleveland, I believe he had a knee injury. He's out for the season. There was another who tore their Achilles yesterday. De'Ami Brown left the game. Michael Mayer had a concussion. Najee Harris
tore his Achilles.
Najee Harris tore his Achilles. He's out for the season. Let's see, who else? Nick Bosa. We talked about Mike Evans. McLaurin had a quad injury. I think he's fine. And Will Harris broke a bone in he broke one of the bulas. Likely out for an extended period of time. So, excuse me. Shall we go to the fantasy?
Yep, that's what I was looking at right now.
Corner.
Yeah, let's do it.
There was so much silence.
It was not
fantasy corner.
It's a halvesies week for me for fantasy. My keeper league, not a good week. I currently have the second lowest points in the league right now for the entire week. Jordan Love, my backup quarterback, didn't too hot. Williams and Achane did okay, but Neighbors, the aforementioned Giants game, not great. Metcalf had a touchdown. I got Flowers playing now. He only has one catch so far. Kelsey, toast. Yeah, not a good week.
No, in Cheese's league, I'm about to lose again because I needed a 20 burger from the Ravens defense. CeeDee Lamb got me -2 points. He got hurt. Josh Allen did okay. Hampton did pretty well. I had Ricky Pearsall on my bench. And he did pretty well, too. So I'm going to have to move him up. I do have Lamar on my bench, too. So somebody's going to get to start next week. I don't know about Josh.
I need a new kicker in that league. I did get a victory, and I eked out a victory by less than 100 points over Greg.
Oh.
His kicker got him 58. I only got 4 for my kicker, so I'm gonna have to make a move there. We'll see what happens. But yeah.
In the other league, I am also losing again. I'm going to be 1-2. Right now. I'm losing by 0.5.
Wow.
Yeah, not great. So 1-2 in both leagues. Really not good. But make sure you check the injury updates.
Yeah,
there's a
no
lot
kidding.
of injuries. You know, some season-long injuries, but some just maybe
Yeah.
week-to-week, day-to-day injuries. So if you're doing fantasy, make sure you check all your injury updates.
I thought the Ravens are leading. So I need Zay Flowers. If he has a huge second half, I could win. But he has Derrick Henry, so that's doubtful. The Ravens are up 21-14. I thought they were driving to score, but I don't know if there was a turnover or what. But the Lions have the ball, so
Yikes.
we'll see. We will see what happens there. And yeah, that's your fantasy corner.
Fair enough. Fantasy corner. What?
No hot take. No hot take.
Do you have a hot take?
I do not. I text. I have not received word back.
She knows.
She was also very tired, like I was, and that we started later today because of me being late. And yeah,
all right.
it's a good chance to sleep.
Off the cuff, we're both going to just come up with a hot take.
Oh, I think. Damn. Okay.
Just whatever you got.
Okay. Oh man, I thought I mentioned one earlier that. Dang, what was it? It was hottish take. It was milk toast.
It was like mild salsa.
Yeah. Maybe it was the Bengals not firing Zach Taylor.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know what my hot take would be. Yeah, off the cuff, let me think of one. Wow, I'm not really good at this hot take shit. Off the cuff. That's not a hot take though. I was gonna do something with the Colts. That's not a hot take. Okay, the Kansas City Chiefs gonna get knocked out in the wild card round.
Wow. Pretty good.
Boom, hot take. Boom, roasted.
Looking forward to it.
And that is your hot take, my good man. Okay. Let's make some picks.
The week that will be. Let's see here. So if I need the Ravens to win so I can finish 9-7. Had a good week last week, but this week not so hot.
I thought you were at 9-6 right now.
I'm 8-7.
Oh,
I wish. 4 picks. Alrighty. Heading into week 4, the quarter post of the season. Not really anymore, but kind of. Alrighty. Thursday Night Football on Prime Video at 8:15 p.m. Also on Twitch, if you're not paying for Prime. We have the 2-1 Seahawks traveling to the 2-1 Cardinals. The Cardinals are 1.5-point favorites.
this is Thursday night game?
Sure is.
Thursday night. I'll take the Seahawks in this game. I tried to give the Cardinals a layup against the Niners, and they put up a 15 points. So give me the Seahawks.
I agree. I think the Seahawks have shown some life, whereas the Cardinals, not so much. They should have had that 49ers game, but what are you going to do?
Reach.
Ooh, Sunday morning.
Here we go.
This is faster than I expected. Oh, in Dublin, Ireland. Look at that. Did not expect that.
Yep.
9:30. Wow. Earlier and earlier every year. I'm telling you that Sunday morning. They even started branding it this year as Sunday morning football. That's new. I said
Oh yeah, but all the games overseas are at 9:30.
I know, but they're branding it as Sunday morning football. That's new. They haven't said that on their commercials before that I've noticed. I could be complete. I'm pretty sure they're turning that into a thing because they did like a Thursday Night Football. They used to do it on NFL Network every Thursday, not every, but and then they slowly started selling the package. That same thing's going to happen here. They're going to do every single week. There's going to be a 9:30 game. I'm telling you. You heard it here first, folks.
We're going international, whether we like it or not.
On NFL Network at 9:30 a.m. and NFL Plus. The 2-1 Vikings are traveling to the 2-1 Steelers in Dublin, Ireland.
Oh, my God. It's going to be such a sloppy, ugly game. I feel like that's what all these fucking games overseas are. I'm going to take the Steelers with some sort of, I don't know, easy win, like 10-7 or something.
I'm going to take the Vikings because that defense is going to. I like to think that in these international games, and I base this off of nothing, the defense has a leg up on the offense, and that offense for the Steelers did not do hot against us, and the Vikings defense is way better than ours.
That's fair.
So I'll take the Vikings.
I'm going with the veteran mindset here of the coaching and maybe A-Rod to squeak out a win. I think it's going to be ugly, though.
Yeah, these international games have that Thursday night flavor.
Yeah, don't like it. Don't love it.
1:00 p.m., the 2-1 Commanders are traveling to the 1-2 Falcons. The Washington Commanders are 2.5-point favorites.
Ooh. 2.5, huh? Well, I get it. It's a road game for us. Daniels might not play. He is day-to-day. I think if he's healthy enough, they'll let him play. But either way, I'm going to pick my Washington Redskins to beat the Falcons.
Give me the commies and put the money on it.
Shit, which one is it?
The lighter green.
You're right.
There it is.
You're right.
Yep. Whether Daniels plays or not, this is a Marcus Mariota revenge game, and he's going to want to bury him.
Bury him.
And the Falcons haven't shown me much, if anything. They might be starting a little early implosion there, firing their wide receiver coach. Who's next?
Oh, my God. So ridiculous. Let's blame the wide receiver coach.
2.5 I like because, field goal wins it.
There you go.
Yep.
That's all you need.
Yep.
Field goal will do it.
I will not be taking the spread in this next game. We have at 1:00 on CBS, we have the 0-3 Saints traveling to the 3-0 Bills. Probably the best team in the league versus the worst team in the league. The Bills are 15.5-point favorites. Bills.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I was looking at a different thing. That's why.
Whoa.
I was looking at the scores and not the sketch. This is what? 15.5?
Yeah, the worst team in the league, Narland Saints, versus the best team in the league, Buffalo Bills, at home.
Bro, make that like a 20-point spread. 22. They're going to beat them by 22 points. Okay? You heard
Mark it down. The Saints are going to beat the Bills by 22 points.
Yeah, no, I'm going to take the Bills over the Saints. I don't know if I'll pick the Saints at all this year. I'll be honest with you. It's just not looking good for them.
Yeah, I agree. 1:00 on Fox, we have the 1-2 Browns traveling to the 1-1 Lions. The Lions are playing right now, but they're also 7.5-point favorites. Browns defense versus the Lions offense. Lions at home. I'll take the Lions.
I'll take the Lions too, and they just tied it up, so it's 21-21 in this game. So
there you go.
Yeah, give me the Detroit Lions in that one.
Good call. 1:00 on Fox. The 1-2 Panthers are traveling to the 1-2 New England Patriots. The Patriots are 5.5-point favorites. I feel like the Patriots are going to be embarrassed by the loss they just had against the Steelers. They're going to want to come out swinging. This team is going to be frustrating this year. It's going to be every other week. I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm sad. This is going to be a happy week.
And then Mo will show up next week with all his Patriots gear on.
Drake Majors will be back.
There you go.
I think they're going to win this game. I do. Have I picked them every week this far? I think I have.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, you did. See? You didn't pick them to go 19-0. You had to pick them to go 1-0 every week.
So that game that they just finished, that against the Steelers, I hope they go back in that locker room and they're just like, what the hell did we just do? What the hell did we just do? So hopefully that carries
gave
over.
The game away.
Yeah, so hopefully that carries into next week.
Well, they gave the game away, and then the Panthers spanked the Falcons, but I am going to go with the home team here, and I will go with the Patriots to win this game.
5.5 points is a good amount of points. What do they know about that? Why is this not a 1.5 spread, 2.5 spread? I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
True that.
That's all I'm saying. 1:00 on CBS, the Los Angeles Chargers at 3-0 are traveling to the 0-3 New York Giants. The Chargers are 6.5-point favorites. This game worries me a little bit.
It's that cross-country thing. The Chargers might be feeling themselves a little bit here.
Yeah, and it wasn't the easiest win against the Broncos.
No, but I have no reason to not pick them against the Giants.
Yeah.
The Giants, we don't even know who's going to start at this point because they have not said this is Monday. It's been, who knows? I think they'll get Russ another shot because he did play decent against the Cowboys 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But or last week. So, but the Chargers are a better team overall. They should, even if it's a close game because of the cross country bullshit.
Yep.
I think they'll still win this game.
It's just the NFL where funny things can happen. I don't think that funny things are going to happen, but I'm going to make a quick note here, and just so for next week when we talk about this game, if something funny does happen, I'll remember.
We'll remember.
Alrighty. Excuse me. 1 o'clock on Fox, potentially the game of the week. 3-0 Eagles traveling to the 3-0 Buccaneers. The Eagles are 3.5-point favorites. Like you said, Evans might be out, or he's hurt. Godwin, I think, is coming back. And, yeah.
I'm going to take the Bucs in this one. Again, we don't know about Evans. He did leave the game. It's a hamstring. I'm assuming that against the Super Bowl champions, Evans is going to try his best to play. Godwin might be back. Eagles didn't look great in the first half of that game yesterday. Granted, they did win.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some cracks in the foundation here.
Maybe.
Are they going to go undefeated?
No, but they could go 1-0
every week.
times.
Yeah, it's absolutely possible.
I did see that Jalen Hurts is 17-0 in his last 17 starts or games that he's finished, I think. That's a handpick stat, though.
I was talking about this yesterday, though. Outside of that collapse from 2 years ago,
yeah.
Before they had that collapse, they were the best team in the league.
Yeah.
They were like 11-1 or something, right?
Yes.
So, granted, you have to count that, but really, if you exclude that mini meltdown, dude, they might be looking at 3 in a row here.
Yeah.
They have been the best team overall in the league in the last 3 years.
And it was the Buccaneers who beat them in the playoffs that year, right?
Yes.
I think it was, yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to pick the Eagles. We've been a little samesies along the board here, so I'll change it up a little bit. I think this game and the Sunday morning football game are the only differences right now. So, yeah, I'll take the Eagles. For me, it's a coin flip. I'll just take the defending champs. Let's just say that.
Fair enough.
1 o'clock on CBS, the 0-3 Titans are traveling to the 0-3 Texans. Battle of the Houstons. Houston Texans are 6.5-point favorites. I can't imagine them going 0-4, so...
Yeah, I think they're fighting for their lives, and this is going to be the game where if they don't trounce them, granted, it is a division game, but they're going to need a good trouncing to get back on everybody's good graces.
Yep.
A dog walk, perhaps, as one may say. I wouldn't say that for this game.
No. It's a division game. The Texans are fighting for their lives. They're at home. I think they'll be okay. 4 o'clock on Fox. The 3-0 Colts are traveling to the 2-1 Rams. The Rams are 3.5-point favorites. I'm gonna ride that Colts train till the wheels fall off.
Man, I was gonna say if the Colts go and pull this one out, that would be insane. Then I'll be a true believer. But I'm gonna pick the Rams in this one. Although again, they did lose a heartbreaker. They were up big. Is there a little bit of hangover?
Yep.
Who knows?
Yep. 4 o'clock on Fox. The 2-1 Jacksonville Jaguars, who should be 3-0, traveling to the 3-0 49ers. 49ers are 3.5-point favorites. The Mac Jones revenge game.
Mac Jones revenge game.
If he's playing again. This is a tough one for me.
It's because it's the cross-country thing. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, which is kind of suited for Mac and the Niners.
Yep.
De'Ami Brown left the game yesterday. I don't know how hurt he is for the Jags. I may be so inclined to take the Niners in this one.
I'll take the Niners. Just a home game. I'm still mad at the Jaguars. Now I'm doubly mad at them because I didn't pick them and they won, so now I'm extra mad at them.
You know we're always mad at the same teams every year? It just so happens like the Jaguars or who else? The Texans, the Colts usually we're mad at.
I know. Look at them go, though.
I know.
Let them spread their wings and fly.
Listen, if they beat the Rams this week, I'm a true believer.
Oh, for sure.
Daniel Jones, MVP.
Hey, so far so good. What is his stats right now? Where'd he go?
3-0.
I lost him. I lost them.
Those are his stats.
816 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, because what's his name had 3 touchdowns rushing last week. So, all right, I'm gonna take the 49ers. 4:25, excuse me, on CBS. We have the 1-1 Ravens who are playing now versus a 1-2 Chiefs.
Ooh.
Ravens are 2.5-point favorites
At KC.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the Ravens here,
Me
but
too. Ooh, the Chiefs fall 1-3. Woof.
man.
Woof.
Man.
And then the Chiefs will beat them in the playoffs.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if the Ravens can hold on to the Lions here,
Yep.
beat them, they're looking at 3.
Yeah.
What are the? What's their record? 2-1.
Yep. Yep.
Man, I just hope it's not. I hope they just go in there and beat the Chiefs instead of this drag out like ugly 20-16 game or something. But I'll take the Ravens.
Just glad it's not prime time. Alrighty. Where'd the next game go? 4:25 on CBS. We have the 1-2 Bears traveling to the 1-2 Raiders. The Bears are 1.5-point favorites. What did we say last week? I said I will not pick the Bears until they show me something. They showed me something.
Did they show you something, or did Dallas show you something?
They showed me something.
All right, I'll pick the Raiders.
How
I'll take the Raiders.
How bad the Cowboys are. That's what they showed me.
I'm going to take the Raiders in this one. I think it'll be...
I'll take the Bears.
I mean, really, the Raiders do look not great.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they'll turn it on at home.
Maybe.
They also, not to defend them, but the first 3 games, they went to...
The Raiders.
Yeah, they went to the East Coast.
New England.
In week 1, and then week 3, they played at home, and then they went week 3. They just played
yeah
in DC.
Yeah,
that's rough.
it's a lot of miles.
It's a lot of miles.
I hope they're getting their points.
Amen.
8:20 p.m. on NBC. The Green Bay Packers are 2-1, are traveling to the 1-2 Cowboys. Packers are 6.5-point favorites.
Packers lost to the Browns, which is really bad.
Yep.
But the Cowboys got the shit kicked out of them by the Bears, which is even worse. Joker pick. Packers rebound here and beat the Cowgirls.
I agree. Then Monday night, we have a doubleheader again. Although it's a weird 7:15 start, then 8:15 start, so it's like a dual hitter. 7:15 p.m. on ESPN. We have the 0-3 Jets traveling to the 0-3 Dolphins.
Oh, what a game.
The Dolphins are 2.5-point favorites. So there's not many. I mean, we talked about the Texans-Titans game, but that game, you knew the Titans had really no playoff aspirations. Not saying the Jets had playoff aspirations, but they had more than the Titans did. Same with the Dolphins. But this is a very early week 4. Whoever loses this game,
you're out.
Done. You're toast.
I would say that the Dolphins need this game more because they have more expectations. They have a coach on the hot seat. The Jets, they have a new quarterback. They have a new coach. First year with all this, I'm going to pick the Dolphins.
Dolphins at home.
Yeah.
Jets might have a backup again, I think. I'm not sure how long Fields is out for. Yeah. I will take the Dolphins. Then 8:15 p.m. on ABC, the 2-1 Bengals are traveling to the 1-2 Broncos. Broncos are 7.5-point favorites. I will take the Broncos at home.
Yes, I will too. The Bengals looked lifeless this week, so I have no reason to pick them. Broncos were in a tight one, so I think they'll get that home field advantage for Monday night foosball.
Monday Night Football, number 2. I don't know the rhyme or reason to why they do these things the way they do, but there you have it.
That's our picks for week 4. Okay, are you ready? Because
Are these
giving you time here?
week 3 power rankings or are these week 4 power rankings?
This is going to be week 3 power rankings.
Week 3 post power rankings.
Week 3 power rankings, and I have to remember which one it is because this is your favorite part.
I do like this.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Because
I'm ready,
if you need time.
Oh no! I'm just writing down what I got.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Bam.
And I like they had the music going in the background too. When I listened back, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's our thing.
That's a thing.
That's
I like that.
That's going to be our thing.
I like that.
At number 10, I have the San Francisco 49ers. A couple ugly wins the last 2 weeks with Macaroni Jones, but wins are wins. They're my number 10.
Number 10, I'm sticking with the Commanders. Same as last week. They're still at number 10. They showed me something with the backup quarterback and snagging that victory. That's one they could very easily roll over, but they came back after that tough Thursday Night Football loss. Had like 3 injuries in that game and came back and got a victory. So going with the Commanders.
Number 9, I got the Kansas City Chiefs. Ugly. I don't like their offense. They are 1-2, but they are still the Chiefs, unfortunately, until maybe they lose. They're 1-3. Maybe they fall out of the top 10. But for now, Andy Reid, you got Mahomes, you still have Kelsey, you got Jones. They're my number 9.
I also have the Kansas City Chiefs at number 9. If they lose to the Ravens this week, do they drop out of the top 10? You'll have to listen next week and see what happens.
Bam. Number 8, I have my Washington Salamander Commander football team, Redskin Braves. They bounced back Thursday. Might have been a fluke, 2 games in 4 days. I don't love that. They had Marcus play. Marcus ran the offense really well against not a great Raiders team, but it was a pretty commanding victory. So they're back in the top 10 at number 8.
You didn't have them in your top 10 last week, so I like that.
Right.
Number 8 for me is the Minnesota Vikings. They were not in my top 10 last week, and they have jumped up. Carson Wentz, with that defense, I feel like anything can happen. And, that defense is strong. They're strong.
Fair enough. Number 7, I have the Indiana Jones and company. 3-0. I can't deny him at this point, so number 7.
Yep. Number 7, I got the St. Louis Los Angeles Rams. They lost a heartbreaker to the Eagles. If they won that game, that was not a blocked field goal, they could be in the top 5 right now. It is what it is, but they're up there.
Fair enough. Number 6, I have the Tampa Bakers. 3-0. Tight game against the Jets, but you give Baker a minute and 40 plus, he's gonna go win that game.
Yep. That was 6, right?
Yes, sir.
I also have the Bucks at number 6. I just love Baker. I just love him. I love him. It's like I want him to succeed.
Fair.
And I feel bad for what happened to him, and we talked about it all earlier. But he's a psycho inside 2 minutes.
For each. Number 5, I have the Los Angeles Rams. To your point, they really won the first half of that game, and I think they're right there. They are one of the better teams in the league. I put them at number 5.
Number 5, I got the Indianapolis Colts. You can't. Results. They punted it 1 time in 3 games, which I believe is a record. Didn't punt it for 2 weeks. Punted it once this week, excuse me. They're my number 5. Sometimes guys just fit into offensive schemes really well. They still have weapons. I mentioned earlier how Taylor is still a legitimate running back. 1 down year does not banish him to the shadow realm. So, Colts are number 5.
At number 4, I have the current kings of the AFC West, the Chargers. Chargers start out 3-0 and 3-0 in their division. Easy. Can't deny them. Number 4.
Wow. I just realized looking at this, I don't have the Chargers on here at all. That was probably a mistake.
I think you did that last week,
I
too.
did.
No love for the Chargers.
I probably should have put them where the Vikings are. Now I'm looking at. But, this is why we do quick.
Right.
Number 4, I got the Packers. Even though they did lose to the Browns in painful fashion. 1 loss does not make a team. They're my NFC pick, so I got to stick with them and keep them in the top 5.
Fair enough. Now, pending tonight's game and how it goes, I have the Baltimore Ravens at number 3. They're 1-1. I believe it. I don't know if it's a tie game still. Detroit is still. They're taking a step back, but they're not like a really bad team. Baltimore is my number 3 until proven otherwise.
Yep. Lions are winning 28-21 right now.
Okay, they proved me otherwise. So
they might be driving. I can't tell if that's a extra point or what. Anywho, number 3, I got the Eagles. They're defending champions. They haven't lost yet, and they might knock off another undefeated team next week. So we'll see what happens. But got them at number 3.
Number 2, I got the Buffalo Bills. They are going to be playing the Aints this week. They should improve to 4-0 pretty easily. They're looking primo so far for the playoffs. Number 2.
Yeah. And my 2 are the Ravens. They're my Super Bowl pick. They might drop out of here if they do lose a game to the Lions here out of the top 2. But I mean, for right now, there's no reason to go against them until they might lose, like you just said.
Excuse me. Fair enough. Number one, again, second week in a row, I got the Eagles until proven otherwise, which they almost did yesterday. If the Rams had knocked them off, I may have adjusted this a little bit, maybe put the Bills up to that number one spot. But Philly, that playoff pedigree, the veterans that they got on that team, 3-0. They're still number one.
And as much as it pains me, I will say the Bills are the number one right now. They haven't really faltered at all. Even when Josh Allen had a down game week 2, they still won going away. So they're my number one. Sorry, Chargers. I made a note for next week to remind myself. But I'm looking at my list here, and I could see them maybe being in the Vikings. But the Chiefs still spook me a little bit. I don't care. But if the Chiefs lose, then they're toast.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And that is...
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Nice.
Bam! For week 3.
Week 3.
Week 3. We did it. We're moving along. This
Yeah.
we would have been approaching the quarter way if it was 16 games, 17 games.
I'm still gonna say that week 8 will be the midway, and then
that's crazy.
I mean, once Thanksgiving shows up, then we're really cooking with gas. But next week, as you said, and I got incorrect. Don't worry though, my calendar's right in my computer now. Next week is October. So.
October 1st, next Wednesday. So, again, we're up on the socials. I got the link tree in the description here. Go follow us on all the socials.
Like, comment,
Both.
share, subscribe. You'll notice the thing I didn't say on there is watch or listen. Just like, comment, share, subscribe. That gets the numbers up. But also listen and watch.
No, it does help. Really, the comments. The shares are huge.
Yeah.
Share this.
Yeah, so, and if you want to listen, like I like to on my dog walks, where I'm not listening to music, we're on all the podcast apps, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, blah, 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 blah.
We're everywhere. This is the takeover.
Yeah.
Year 3,
Yep.
the takeover.
We have added 2 subscribers each week since week 1.
Yeah.
We're up to 79, so let's keep it moving.
I know. Let's get it to 100.
Let's drive for
ASAP.
100. I want 100 by the end of the season. I think that's doable.
Yeah, maybe by the end of October. They're gonna get so sick of us because they're gonna see us everywhere. We're on the TikToks, we're on the Instagrams, we're on the YouTube, we're on the YouTube Shorts.
Yep.
We're all over the audios.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, they're gonna hate us, but they're gonna love us. Most of them are gonna love us. Some are gonna hate us.
And that's fine too. I'm not gonna see it either way. So whatever
Just bring it.
That's right.
Until next week.
Bye.